It was the event that rocked the nation and catapulted the U.S. into World War II. Today, the nation marks the 71st anniversary of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor.
Over the past 7 decades, the number of vets who survived that tragic day has dwindled. But as News 8's Pauline Lee tells us, for the ones still with us, they hope this day will never be forgotten.
Well, in his 92 years, Joe Sweeney of La Crosse has traveled to many places in the world. He's seen and done a lot of things. While some of those memories have faded slightly, he remembers December 7th, 1941, like it was just yesterday. Tucked away in his wooden chest, old photographs, documents, papers are memories Joe Sweeney of La Crosse just can't let go of.
Here was my battle station right up here, Starboard Bridge.
It was March 4th, 1940. He was only 21 years old, and a big change was coming in his life.
My draft number was coming up. I didn't want the Army, so I jumped in the Navy.
Before he knew it, he arrived at Pearl Harbor 4 months later. He was the chief storekeeper at the general store, and life was great.
I had it all made. Top rate.
December 7th, 1941 started out just like any other day.
Oh boy, I never forget it. I was having coffee.
He and his crewmates were then interrupted. Someone shouted the harbor was being attacked.
We thought he went off the rocker, boy. But I stepped out of the office, and right outside the office we had an ammunition hole. And I looked up, and sure enough, red fireball. The loudest thing I ever heard, though, I think, when the Arizona blew out of the water. I saw daylight under it.
The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor cost thousands of lives that day, and Sweeney witnessed the whole thing from his battle station aboard the USS Whitney.
I could see it all, boy. Mostly 5 destroyers that were tied alongside of us. They were firing over our heads. We were right in it, right in the middle of it, but we didn't get hit.
The U.S. would soon enter World War II. It's these memories Sweeney can't forget.
Never leave you, I guess.
And he hopes no matter how many years have passed, no one will forget either.
Oh, I think you should always remember it. Not that because I was there, but because of how it happened.
Sweeney was discharged from the Navy in 1946. He's made about 3 or 4 trips back to Hawaii, and he says every time he always makes sure to stop and spend some time at Pearl Harbor.
Thank you, Pauline. Sweeney is one of about 40 Pearl Harbor vets still alive in Wisconsin.